The very Dalek I was looking for.
What were you doing in the canyon? He said he is a Time Lord. He is known to me.
You recognize me?
Return to the surface. Search the area for any allies he may have brought. I obey. I know the enemy of the Daleks in this and all timelines. You are the Doctor.
Clever old strategist. But I don't use that name. In fact, at the moment, I'm between names. Now, interesting room, this. And that is a particularly eye-catching feature. A pool of bubbling lava. That's exciting. It must have a practical purpose, because Daleks don't choose things for their aesthetic, do you? Which means you're using volcanic energy to power whatever's going on here. Am I right or am I right?
Step away.
It's not powering this room, though, is it? This is your bulk standard Dalek control room. But I spy pipes. Pipes feeding into that wall. What's behind here, then?
You try my patience.
You try mine! You may think you're being very clever, but what you're doing risks tearing apart the fabric of space and time. I think I know what's behind that wall. Your weapon. Your Temporal Eradicator.
What do you know of the Temporal Eradicator?
Oh, lots.
Send him to me.
Oh? Now who is that?
I would speak with him. That is not necessary. It would be instructive.
Who's your Dalek chum? He sounds a bit different.
Open the time chamber. I obey. You want to know what is behind the wall? You will have your answer.
It doesn't look very hospitable.
Enter. The discomfort you feel is normal. Most linear beings cannot endure the environment of the time chamber for long.
This room is wrong. Something isn't right with time here. Like it's angry.
That is an astute assessment.
And this is where you're using that volcanic power? Pulsing through those conduits to power the weapon?
The weapon?
The Temporal Eradicator. I assume it's here.
The volcanic power is required to contain the chamber within its own time field. There is no single present time here. There are many alternate timelines meeting at this point.
You're playing with dangerous forces, whoever or whatever you are, Dalek. There's something else not quite right here. You. I've seen all kinds of Daleks. From special weapons Daleks to the Dalek Supreme. Oh, I've never seen one quite like you.
Your observation is irrelevant.
You're neither here nor there, are you? Solid form one moment, fading almost to nothing the next. You're in flux. Is that what that dial on your casing is for?
A time vortex stabilizer. It provides me a measure of permanence. I exist in this timeline and also in other alternate versions of the present.
You actually have an awareness of different timelines.
I am the product of the greatest ever Dalek experiment with time. You are correct that the weapon is within this chamber. What you fail to see is that I am